The man knelt before his ancestors for the first time. Unexpectedly, the graves of the three ancestors exploded. Then three coffins flew toward the man. They tried to stop him from kneeling, but they were too late. As the man knelt on one knee, lightning struck them relentlessly. The three ancestors couldn't withstand the lightning, so they wrote the word no. However, their descendants thought it was because the ancestors were dissatisfied with the man's kneeling, so they demanded the man kneel on both knees and keep apologizing. The ancestors yelled that their descendants misunderstood their meaning, but the descendants couldn't hear their words. Then the ancestors wrote the word stop, but the descendants understood it as don't stop. At that moment, the sky gathered many lightning bolts. The descendants thought this was a sign that the ancestors were becoming gods, so they began to celebrate early. But as the man knelt on both knees, all the lightning struck their ancestors. Then the coffins of the three ancestors exploded, but the descendants thought the ancestors had passed the thunder tribulation and took out the divine ranking list, wanting to deify their ancestors. One of the descendants took out a pen. She wanted to write the ancestors' names on the list, but was sent flying several hundred meters by an invisible force. People wondered why the woman failed. They thought she had broken some rule. The woman felt frustrated. She tried again to write the name on the divine ranking list, but just then a lightning bolt suddenly struck her. At that moment, a girl stepped forward. She told everyone the divine ranking list didn't belong to them, and the true holder was the man standing beside her. Only he had the right to decide who could be deified. But the man had no idea about this. He always thought of himself as an ordinary person, and begged everyone not to take the girl's words seriously. People began to mock the girl. She felt wronged. To prove she wasn't lying, the girl picked up the pen and handed it to the man. She asked him to write her name on the divine ranking list. The man originally planned to refuse the girl, but under her determined gaze, he tried to write her name. The next second, the divine ranking list shone with dazzling golden light. Then the girl's name appeared. Everyone was stunned. They couldn't believe what was happening before their eyes. At that moment, the sky suddenly darkened, and the sound of thunder grew louder. People thought the gods were going to punish the man, but when the gods descended, they punished the person who had mocked the man, and told everyone that all gods obeyed the man's commands. In the end, they deified the girl. Everyone was shocked by the scene.